Hey, what's going on, everybody? Longbox Love Affair here with a comic book haul. So I have a bunch of hauls that I've been storing up and haven't had a chance to show off, given the holidays and the New Year. So I've made out like a bandit the past couple weeks, and I need to calm it down. And I'm going to show off today some books I got right before New Year's. Went out of town for New Year's Eve, and then some current books that I'm just excited to have for New Comic Book Day. So what I'm excited to have first and foremost is this awesome Bill Sienkiewicz cover for Walking Dead. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. The first big lot of comics I ever sold was at Walking Dead number 1 through 100, back maybe 5 years ago now, and made some good money on that. But I've been collecting, reading. I usually collect for the reading, and then the value comes later. And if it's something that I'm willing to part with, I'll sell it. But I don't sell often. So Walking Dead number 1, this is an awesome cover, and they had it in my store. Another one in my store that they had behind the counter, I had to ask specifically if they had the variant cover too, was Batman and the Signal number 1. I just really like this cover. And it's a metal tie-in, which I'm all about metal these days. I really went because this character is coming back. Warlock or Magus or whoever they're going to make him be. I haven't read anything yet. Don't spoil it. But Warlock, at least someone in his likeness, is coming back. Super excited about this. Cool Alex Ross cover, the nice lenticular. He's one of my favorite characters, him and Thanos. So Guardians is definitely a read for me. And I'm excited that this is out and finally get to see what that's all about. And then I've seen Thanos 13, the regular edition, skyrocket. I've been looking for the variant cover, the Raphael Albuquerque one. But Thanos 13 regular edition, they had 2 of them at my comic shop. So picked them out. They had a couple more, but they were kind of bent up. So these were the best of the bunch. These are pretty good, pretty near mint condition. So those were the ones I just got back from the shop for, and I was excited to find. So that's today. But what I really want to talk about is the books that I got on New Year's Eve. Was it New Year's Eve? The day before New Year's Eve. The 30th, I was in Columbus, Ohio, and just a random trip with friends just to get away. And I found 3 comic book shops not too far, and one of those was a half price books. So I saw on Yelp that the half price books was in Columbus, and from when I was looking in my hotel room, and I nearly screamed. It was. I've always seen the hauls and been jealous about the half price books hauls that you all have found. For those of you that have half price books as a chain, I don't have those where I live. So to go to a city where one of them is, so I went to one of them in Columbus. I think there's a couple. I didn't have a huge haul from them, but I was pretty pleased. But before I get to that one, I'm teasing it, and there was a store in the convention center. It was weird. They have a comic book store in the convention center. But it was pretty cool. They had a sale. Everything was $1 that was in most of the bins. So I picked up some books. So all new X-Men number 6, variant cover by Chris Bachalo. Love this cover. I saw this one at a Second and Charles for like $7. So excited to get this. 2 copies of The Birth of Jonathan Kent in Convergence Superman number 2. 2 copies of the first Kid Kaiju in Totally Awesome Hulk number 3. Silk number 1 for $1. Couldn't beat that. And then a bunch of True Believers. So Phoenix Returns, the reprint of X-Men 101. I've never read this one, X-Men Phoenix Origins, so that'll be interesting. And then What If Phoenix Had Not Died? I kind of like the what if stories because they always show a little bit of a different perspective. And then I went to let me tell you about the bookstore. What was it? Half Price Books. So everything that wasn't priced was $1, and most of it was $1. They didn't have a huge selection. and the stuff was pretty beat up that I found. But I didn't find anything beat up that I really wanted, so that's the silver lining. But what I did find was Batman 25, Tim Sale cover. I have this already. This is an awesome second copy. Beautiful, crisp. Looks great for $1. And then Justice League number 9, Jim Lee cover combo pack. I have the whole set of Justice League, but I don't have the combo pack ones. And so sometimes they're a different color, different something on the cover. So I like that. I like some variation. So number 9, Justice League 24 combo pack one. It's a little different color background. Not the red, but it's the green. Forever Evil number 2 combo pack. Didn't know they did that for this series. Forever Evil number 4 combo pack. This one's cool. Number 3, the white cover. I think it was black normally. So just a cool variation there. And the same for this one, number 1. I think this is definitely the black cover. So this is white. Just never seen these in the wild. And so that was cool. Let me find the other. I got these out of order. Sorry. Justice League 5. Justice League 15, cool variant, and Justice League 19. It doesn't have the pullout, which is interesting. I thought it did to reveal who is on the other side right here. Justice League 9. This is the one I first found and I was psyched. Justice League 8, and it's the bullseye. I kept on calling it the Target logo. But typically it was a different background. I can't remember what it was, like a green something. Now that I see this, I forget. But I've never seen this one in the wild, so I'm psyched to find this. It's one that's been on my informal list, just in my mind. If I find it, I pick it up, and I never did until this past weekend. So really cool, and cool Oliver Queen cover by Jim Lee. Every time I see this, I have to pick it up. Futures End 47, the first Tim Drake is Batman Beyond. I usually find these for pretty cheap. I've never seen this one in the wild, The Death of Damian. I believe this is his death. Batman Incorporated 8. And here I'm like, well, this kind of sucks. You know, the half-price books was built up so much that I didn't find any huge gems other than things I couldn't find. And then I found Infinity, or Avengers number 8. Is this New Avengers number 8, or 9, sorry. So I think this is the Black Order. New Avengers number 8. This one is the one that everyone was clamoring for with the movie announcement that the Black Order is going to be in the Avengers Infinity War. So definitely hold on to these until the movie comes out. And issue 10. First Thane, if I'm not mistaken. I have not seen these in the wild beyond when they first came out, when I bought them. So these are cool second copies that are investment copies. All that, and I went to one more place. And it was this hole in the wall. It was a decent, Big Fun it was called, something like that. Right on in Short North, right by my hotel. And they had toys that were out of the package, and they had pops and other things on the wall. It was like your childhood exploded in the store. And they had a thing of comic books. And so like a series of short boxes. And so I'm looking through. It's mostly junk. It's things that I have no desire to own or beat up. Or there was one that was like, they had G.I. Joe number 1, but it was $20, and it didn't look all that great, so I passed. But then I found this. Justice number 2, second print for $5. So I couldn't pass that up. Basically cover price. $3.50 is cover price, so you know, you pay an extra $1.50 for the bag and board, right? So this one I've seen on some hauls and was really excited to find it. So that's my Columbus, Ohio haul, and some of my new comic book day purchases. I don't usually show those, but I just was psyched about those covers. So thanks for watching. Happy New Year. I'm going to be posting some more hauls that show things that I've gotten that I purchased in December, right before the holidays. I didn't want to cram it all in this video. Spread the wealth, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for getting me almost to 400 subscribers. Really humbled by that. Had a great contest. Now that that's over, we're showing some more comic books this year. So we'll see what we can do. I need to do a wish list and all that fun stuff. But anyway, I'll catch you later.